They can't do it like you do. That's what you need to remember when people try to imitate the things you've done, replicate the things you've done. They can't do it the way that you do. I want to share with you something that was quite telling about this, an example. As an entrepreneur and a business coach, I had somebody come to me who was trying to find their confidence to resume their business. Now, the business that they were in was to do with weddings and specifically about catering, but what they were doing was to provide different types of fruit and other things on platters, but it was done in a really unique way. And this lady showed me some pictures, but one of the things that she was struggling with was that she didn't know who to trust, because in her area where she lived, she was the first person that was doing this. She came from a background which was not as advantageous as other people's, but she was trying to make her life work. And she had this business. And then what happened is that somebody contacted her and said, "Oh, I've got an event. I would like you to provide these platters for this wedding reception." The person then proceeded to ask, "How much do you charge for this? How much do you charge for that?" At the time, she didn't think anything of it. And so she told this person that contacted her all the prices for the items that she provided. Well, would you believe that same person, a few weeks later, she found out actually only wanted the prices and only wanted the kind of items that she was providing for the wedding reception, the list of the items, to start their own business. So they basically pretended to be a client in order to get this information so that they can then go and replicate what this lady had done. And it knocked her confidence. But the reason I'm telling you this is that, and I know this from experience, when people try and copy you and imitate you and replicate what you've done, it never works out well for them. Because usually they're looking for a shortcut. That's why they do it. They don't know the passion behind your idea. They don't know how to do things with a certain touch. They just want to copy and paste. They just think, okay, it's as simple as that. But had that person thought if they had the creative hand to put together, creative platters? No, because they were looking just to imitate and replicate. So this is what I'm saying to you today. If you've had somebody that has imitated or replicated what you've done, the likelihood is they never have done it properly in the first place. I've had people do that to me many times. And one of the key things I've learned from all that is not to tell anybody what I'm doing. If they want to guess and get the details, that's up to them. And I don't think in her position, in that situation, she could have done anything different, because she generally thought they were a client. But if somebody has done that to you, come in, like with genuine kind of interest, to take an interest in something you've done, and then you found out that they've actually tried to copy you, know that it won't work out well for them. It won't work out well for them, because God gives us all ideas. God gives us all kind of creative talents to do things. And there's a reason why that talent was given to her. Same way my talents were given to me and to you. Only you, only me, only that girl could do the things in a certain way that we have the creative talent to do. So be careful, obviously, who you tell about your ideas and the way you do things. But also remember that they will never be able to replicate and do things the way you do them.